to be successful in business. You want to be able to communicate your strategy and your vision of where you're going, but you also want to be able to communicate effectively with those that you manage. Not just about that strategy and where you're heading, but also to influence behavior. The key things that you need in those particular areas, those ingredients, the first one I think is that you have to be a great listener. You have to be an active, purposeful listener and listening between the lines, not just at the words of that message. Once you have that, you've got to be able to then adapt your message. And this is the hardest because truthfully, it's much easier to communicate from your comfort zone and what you're comfortable with. But you have to be able to adapt your message depending on that audience. Currently, there's this big backlash against PowerPoint. I think we get into the habit of thinking, oh, we have to do a PowerPoint because everybody does a PowerPoint. Sometimes the most effective, motivating, persuasive presentations are when you have no PowerPoint. So it really does depend. Don't get in the habit of saying, well, you just have to do that. Always say, who's the audience, and then what's most appropriate for that particular audience and what they need. And then when you adapt that message, whether that's in a print format or through email, through your web or face-to-face or in a formal presentation or PowerPoint, there are 4 key things that I think always have to exist, especially in business. It has to be clear. You hear a lot about write and speak in plain English. That has to happen. It also must be concise, to the point. Don't waste our time. It must be complete. All the information needs to be in there the very first time around. And the last one's a big one for me. It must be compelling. There is really no reason in business for your writing or your speaking or for your communication to be boring. The best piece of advice that I can give to MBA students, especially in the area of communications, is to seek out and to be open to feedback. You want to be able to go into every class with this attitude of that I'm here to learn and I'm here to be transformed. If that can be the takeaway of every class, then it's been successful.